Hi guys. Today I have a video for you about cleaning out your pantry and fridge before you go on a trip. Mine was before we went camping last time. I have a tendency to obviously, not obvious, but like a lot of Americans, I tend to buy a lot of stuff and have it in my cabinets ready to go. But when you're going on vacation, it's kind of nice to be able to clean out your freezer, your fridge, your pantry, just so you kind of feel like everything is emptied out if you're going on vacation. So this is just some stuff that I made. We're gonna go over, I have some pictures, and then at the end I have a bonus video for a meal that I made that I was like a kind of makeshift shepherd's pie, so that we could just stick that in the oven when we got back. I have a little list here of stuff I made, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. First meal that we made was a stir fry, just real simple: beef, peppers, broccoli, some stir fry sauce. I made a quick fried rice. Fried rice is a great way to use leftover rice in your fridge if you have it, and eggs. I also put eggs in my fried rice. It's a great way to use some peas from your freezer. And then if you don't have protein, you could simply just do a veggie stir fry as well and just clean out your crisper drawer veggies that you want to use up. Peppers and onions are a good one, and broccoli that we always have around. Second thing we made was just some chicken that I pulled out of the freezer. I marinated it really quickly in some lemon, garlic, salt, and pepper. I threw it in my air fryer. I cooked it and took that out. Cooked some cut up potatoes that I just had sitting on my counter that I needed to get rid of. Tossed those with a little bit of oil and salt and pepper. Cooked those, and at the end, we just put the air fryer basket out on our patio, and just had a really quick, easy dinner. And we were able to get rid of some protein from the freezer, and some potatoes that have been sitting on the counter for probably at least a few weeks. Potatoes last a long time, but you do need to use them before they go bad. The next thing that I made was a crock pot soup. Really easy. I just took a couple chicken breasts from the freezer, threw them in the crock pot. I did a jar of paste. I did a can of corn. I did a can of black beans. I put some stock in there, and that was it. Some taco seasoning. Really easy to make that. Put it in the crock pot, cooked it on low for 6 to 8 hours, shredded the chicken. It's a great thing if you don't want to eat all of it right away before your vacation. You can make it and then you can freeze it, and then you have some soup when you come back too. Another thing that I made, actually 2 different kinds of pasta for 2 nights. Pasta is like one of those things that, again, it just accumulates in your refrigerator. So I did a quick macaroni and cheese that I had a box of, and some chicken nuggets in the air fryer. I am not a toddler. I don't have toddlers. I just like that combination, probably from when I was a kid. And then the other thing I made was I made some meatballs that cleaned out a packet of hamburger I had, and I made some sauce. And then I also had some meatballs that I froze, and then I can have meatballs another time. And then the last thing that we made, and I made a double batch, was a shepherd's pie that cleaned out some ground beef and some instant mashed potatoes that I wanted to use. This is a great freezer meal. When we came home, I just pulled one out of the freezer, stuck it in the oven, and we had dinner. Didn't have to go to the grocery store or anything like that. And then I also have another one in my freezer for the next time we just don't feel like cooking anything. So let me just show you some pictures of what I made, and at the end there'll be just a little video of how I made the shepherd's pie. And again, thanks for watching. This is the beef stir fry that we made. I put broccoli, some red pepper, and I actually did put some edamame that was in my freezer too. I forgot about that. Just some stir fry sauce, and this was easy done. And then I served this with some fried rice I made, just leftover rice, some soy sauce, some eggs, some green onion. I didn't have any peas actually, but I had the edamame and the stir fry. And then I just put these both in on the table when we ate them, and I just served it with some pot stickers that I had in the freezer. We had some egg rolls, kind of had like a takeout night thing here. That worked really great for us, and Mike really loved this. He loves stir fry. It's like one of his favorite things. So this was the second night. This was just that chicken I pulled out of the freezer, marinated, made it with some potatoes. And I did serve this with a side salad. I call this my restaurant side salad because I serve it with just iceberg lettuce and ranch dressing and whatever veggies I have. I just put everything back into the air fryer basket and serve this on the table with a side salad. It was a perfect summer dinner if you're looking for something kind of quick for summer. This is the crock pot chicken paste salsa, beans, corn, some broth, some taco seasoning I made. I did actually end up putting about a quarter cup of rice in this too while it was cooking. It was a perfect meal. We saved some for Mike's lunches for the week. He absolutely loved it. And this is my toddler meal I was talking to you about. I did put some broccoli in my macaroni and cheese, so I mean it was kind of healthy. And I just did air fryer chicken nuggets. If you haven't ever done chicken nuggets in the air fryer, it's absolutely perfect for that. And these are just the brands I used. I used the Tyson Natural and the Annie's gluten-free pasta. I find that the Annie's, I like the white cheddar. So if you're gluten-free, just know that the white cheddar one is better. And this is the meatballs I made. I just made some quick gluten-free pasta, served it with meatballs. It was hearty, and I had leftovers I put in the freezer. This is a great way to get rid of some pantry stuff and freezer stuff. So this is the shepherdess kind of pie that I made. I just used these cake pans I got at Walmart, and I had some Hungry Jack potatoes, and I did pull that ground beef out of the freezer. I had some green onions, some peas and carrots, some cheddar that I needed to finish that bag, some Parmesan I need to finish up, and some butter. So really simple ingredients, really easy to put together. I just put some Worcestershire, some garlic powder, and some onion powder, salt and pepper. I did end up putting some ketchup in the mix just because I think ground beef and ketchup, it just brightens the flavor a little bit. So I went ahead and just cooked all that together, which turned out really good with the Worcestershire. So I recommend that combination if you want something a little bit different. It's not traditional in any aspect. Then you just take these cake pans and you put the beef filling in them. You can spray them if you want. I forgot to spray them and it came out just fine. And then I went ahead and made some instant mashed potatoes. You can see here the mixtures in the pans, and then I topped them with the mashed potatoes that I had mixed with Parmesan and salt and pepper, and then I sprinkled cheese on top and melted butter. And then I just let these sit out and cool, and I wrapped them up, and this is it baked. I baked it at 350 for about 45 minutes, and that's what we. Alright guys, that's what I have for you today. I hope you found some of these recipes useful. If you have any recipes that you guys use, that you make to clean out your pantry before you go on vacation trips, please let me know in the comment section. I really enjoy a challenge, so if you have something or a challenge to make something from the pantry, please let me know. I do like doing cooking videos, but I really obviously like to make my van videos too. So we do have a camping trip coming up soon, so I'll have some videos on that, and also want to share some products with you guys that if you have a van or an RV, I think you'll really love. So stick around for the next video. Thanks for watching, and subscribe below if you haven't. Thanks, bye.